No joke. I can do this lesson in under... Oh, I about threw up. Oh, that was awesome. How cool would that be? I could lose some weight.
That's not the healthy way.
If it works, it works.
I need the flu for about 3 weeks. Just be chucking every day for 3 weeks.
It's like healthier.
No, apparently not anymore. No, listen, here's the deal. This lesson I can easily teach you in less than 5 minutes. That's no joke.
Oh, let's do it.
I know. I'm even going to stall for a few minutes before I start so that I can get it done and still way under 5 minutes. Audra, question for you, dear. If I integrate some function from a to b, dear, what actually am I finding about said function, dear?
Are you finding the
For instance, let me just sketch one up. Wee, A, B. Go ahead.
finding the area?
Yes! Ha! Now, if this were 3rd grade or 4th grade or maybe kindergarten for some of you, how do you find area of a rectangle? Area of rectangle. How do you find it? What? That's a G. Base times height or length times width or whatever makes you happiest, yes? Now, wait for it. Wait for it. I feel like this isn't a rectangle. But I feel like one could draw kind of a rectangle across something like that so that one could chop this little piece off here and it would fit into there and it'd be perfect, yes? Nice. And so here's my question, friends. If you knew the area of the triangle and you knew the width of the triangle, which is clearly b minus a, could you find this height that we just went with here? How? A little algebra, yes? Check it out, yo. This is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be integrating from a to b of f of x dx. And we're going to divide by the width, which is literally b minus a. Yes? And this will equal, wait for it, the average value of the function. Done. That's it. That's all I got.
So like approximate the area?
It's not approximating the area.
Oh, the average.
The integral is the area
Yeah.
under the curve. When I divide by the width, I will find the average height
Okay.
across the curve. Or in other words, the average value of the function across the curve. That's it. Ta-da! That's it. I'm done. Clearly we can do a few, but that's kind of the gist of it. Questions, comments, concerns? Isn't that nice? It's almost fun to like I understand something. Yay!
So when would you
Wait.
want to apply that?
Oh, I'm glad you... Oh my lands. I'm so happy that you asked this question. Suppose Mr. Grimm had some function, I don't know. And this function, let's say, represented the... Remember, this is a derivative, yes? This is really a dx dt, if you will, right? I mean, that's really what it boils down. If I'm going to be integrating it, it is a derivative of something, yes? Right? And why not dx dt? I'm sorry, it should have been dy dx is what it should have been. I'm sorry, not t. dy dx, right? It's the rate of change. That's literally what it is. And so, what could it be in? I don't know. It's rats per hour or something. Chickens per snake. I don't know. I don't even know. Listen, it's just some rate. When I integrate with respect to snake here, what will I end up with? What will I end up with? Well, chickens, of course, yes? Chickens. And then, so this will integrate, this will end up being just chickens. And when I divide by width, I'll be dividing by what again? I'll be dividing by snakes again, so it'll be the average amount of chickens per snake that they get or some such. Okay? Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. That's what we're saying. And it can be time, it can be meters per second. It's boring like meters per second. That'd be interesting. But anything like this. So, if I did this problem, it'd be 3x squared plus 2 dx, 0 to 2. And I'm going to get x cubed plus 2x, 0 to 2. It's 8 plus 4 is 12. Divided by 2, 6. Okay? So, if this was in velocity, if this was in meters per second, for instance, all right, then over the course of that time, notice I started at 0. Notice that the final velocity would have been, if you put a 2 in there, it'd be 14. So I went somewhere from 2 to 14. The average speed across that thing is not 2 plus 14 divided by 2. It's 7. That's not true. This will give us a weighted average in essence. Okay, this is the exact average value across that curve. So there it is. And then here's where the fun begins, Riley. I'm going to ask you, where does it occur, dear? So if you minus 2, you get 3x squared equals 4. Divide by 3. Square rooticate it. Okay. Mr. Green, I don't think I really care about the square root of negative the square root of 4/3. You're right, I don't. Why not? Because I was interested in when? Between 0 and 2, yes? You with me? So at x equals point, or well, whatever that is, 4/3 square rooted, which is like 1.1 something, I suppose. So at about 1.1 something, we'd have that average value. Let's check that out, see if that's true. Where is my Desmos.com? Well, I'm just impressed you showed up today. I'm happy you're here.
That almost sounds.
I'm serious. I'm happy she's here. You guys are mean to her sometimes. 0 to 2. I'm going to put those in just for a good time.
Dance to my phone.
Did you? Did you have a good time at prom?
Mhm.
Yes.
It was like the least I ever danced at a dance because I had to sit out for most of it.
Really?
Winded.
Yeah, I would like go out there and dance for literally like.
You need to lay off the cigs, girl.
Thanks.
Nobody's
Sorry.
her jewel, her jewels.
Ah?
Her bank accounts.
There it is. There it is. 0 to 2, yes? Nice. Interestingly enough, there I drew those in, 0 to 2. Here is the line y equals 6. That's the average value. Where does it occur? It occurs at square root of 4/3, like I said it would. Nice. Now, thank you, dear. Now, notice that this piece up here, if you chopped it off and you dumped it in here, it would fill in perfectly and make you a nice, perfect height rectangle, would it not? You buy that? I don't know if you do. I don't know if I buy it. Literally, dear. See this up here, all the way up? Take all this little doodad here, lop it off, it'll fit into there. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Oh, I hate you. Stop it. Let's do another one. All right, kid. I feel like x, the function of time, q is, I don't know, 9.8 t plus 40. Cool. And on the interval from 0 to 7, what was the average? What is the average value of this function? I don't know. Let's say when I integrate this guy, I know what I'm going to get. What am I getting? I'm getting displacement, true? And then when I divide it out, I'm going to see how far it went, and I divide it out by the time, it's going to tell me what was the average speed across that interval, yes? So if you do this, you're going to get negative 4.9 t squared plus 40t, 0 to 7 divided by 7. I suck at math, so if someone would help me out, that'd be swell. Oh, there's a t, not, yes, thank you, dear. Well done. I don't know, I suck. Help me out, somebody. Help me out. Hit me.
So
Hit.
if you knew like how far somebody went and how long it took them to get there, you could tell how fast their average velocity was, right? Is that right? Okay.
Yes. Think about that. You know that it took me 6 hours to get my dad's house, which is 300 miles away from here. Do you know how fast I went? No. But you do know that the average amount of time, the average speed was 60 miles an hour. But I could have stopped for like 3 hours along the way, which is weird. Because that means the other 2 hours I was doing 150 miles an hour. You with me? That's pretty weird. So I probably didn't stop that long. You with me? No, I said 6 hours. So if I stopped for 3 hours, I guess the other 3 hours. Well, it's still pretty fast. It's still 100 miles an hour. don't really speed that much. Yeah, 80 sometimes on the freeway, sure, maybe. Yeah, sometimes I just speeding even. I don't want to take it anymore. I'm cheap. You know.
You just don't speak because you're cheap.
Yeah, literally. By the way, that's why I do a lot of things, because I'm cheap. Like, there was a time many, many, many years ago, 30 odd years ago, when I chewed for one summer. But the biggest reason I quit was not because it was gross, bad for you, or anything like that. It was cheap. I didn't want to go buy it. It was expensive, and it's even worse now. The other day I was at Walmart, and I was in the tobacco line, because it was the only line it was checkoutable, cookable, looked like. And which was a mistake, because it ended up not being, it ended up being really slow, as it turned out. Great. Anyways, I'm saying there, the Red Man chewing tobacco is like $12 a package now, which is ludicrous.
The syntax.
You need to put sin and then space tax. It would sound like you just
Syntax.
Which is not weird for a person like yourself, being as how you're a computer kind of a girl, so it makes sense.
Hey, see?
Oh my gosh, it's just because you know why.
Well,
You said I
exactly.
don't know how to use a computer.
I didn't say you didn't know anything.
What'd you get for an
I did
answer?
not say that.
You get an answer?
No.
You said.
Do we get an answer? Do we get an answer?
5.7.
5.7, is that what you got? Did you get 5.7? Positive or negative, by the way? Hey, positive or negative?
Positive.
Okay. Let's go see if that's true. I don't know.
Oh, that's a, no.
Well, because it's.
I don't know, dear. Let's go look.
Wait, right.
Is it 40 or 50?
40.
Nope, that's not x. It's pi. And what did you say? What did you say it was? 5 point something? 5 point what?
5.7.
Nice. All right. Did you go to prom too, dear? Did you have fun? Oh, I zoomed out too far, didn't I? Look at what I did. Look what I did. Look what I did. Look what I did. So look down here. So you're saying, Mr. Graham, I don't really get what you're saying. I feel like, yes, you do. I feel like up here somewhere. There it is right there, yes? If you chopped all that mess off, whee, down to here, and it would fit into this mess over here, yes? It would fit into there, and you'd have a perfect rectangle, yes? Now, again, that's the idea of the thing. Now, this height right here, you said it occurs where? At 3.5. Is that true? Let's find out. So if you take 9.8 negative plus 40 equal 5.7, you would do this and you'd get 34.3 negative, I think. What does that come out to be? Bam, 3.8. Oh, somebody messed up somewhere. Did you round hard on me?
Was it the 34?
Did you round hard on me?
No, did
I don't know.
I? It gave me 5.7.
Exactly? Really? It's not that I don't believe you. It just feels weird and dirty. Oops. Stop it. Plus 280. No, it's 270, stupid. Why don't you try again? All right. Parentheses. Divide by 7. 5.7, right on the button. Interesting. Interesting. No. 3.6. What did I say it should be?
3.8.
I did that right, didn't I? 5.7 minus 40 is 33. Yes, I did that right. Good for me. Huh. That's really awkward-ish. It's awkward, I feel like. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, that's the gist of it there. No, I know that's why. That's not the problem. Stupid. Duh. Wait. Where does the function take on the value of that? Yes, it is right there.
T
So
should equal 3.5.
t should equal 3.5.
Yeah.
Did I solve it wrong?
Yeah, you divided it wrong.
I did? Oh, because it's only 9.8.
So
What a effing moron. 3.5. There it is. Yay! Yeah. Well, I'm glad it makes you feel better.
You're not a moron, we all make mistakes. He has nothing to say.
Did you say it?
He's not wrong. He is not wrong.
Chrissy never makes mistakes.
Bet.
Bet, are you gonna go make mistakes now?
But by the way, now that she says that, you're like, okay, wait, I want to do one more thing here before I leave this. What I wanted to say was this: is Chrissy says, yeah, she doesn't. If Chrissy ever says, I never make mistakes, or whatever, I want to say that, like, tell her boyfriend someday. Yeah, Chrissy said she never makes mistakes, and then but then you just said that she does. You just said you do, so I will tell him that. Now listen, this is right here. Now watch. This hits the ground in 4.82 seconds, yes? That's lovely. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to shake this up just a little bit. Same projectile flight kind of problem. I'm going to do it this way instead. So negative 9.8 t plus
Sniffing something out.
no, actually I did it right. I did it right first time. Watch, come back here. I did it right. Let me get rid of some crap here so you can focus in on it, please. All right, now, there it is. Now, notice that this thing hits the ground, or when does this thing hit the ground? Does it hit the ground at 4.082 seconds? No, that's when it has zero velocity going upwards, yes? Okay? But what I do want to know is this. I want to know, when does it hit negative 40? Because in physics, that would be when it hits the ground, correct? Yes? So down here somewhere, it hits the ground at negative 40, which is way the heck down here, apparently. There it is. And that's at 8.163 seconds. So here's my question to you. If I were to find the integral of this, or the average value of this thing, from 0 to, oh crap, I didn't write it down, 8.163. What should the average value of this thing be over that interval? I don't know, let's find out. Cool. Killer, dude. So let's plug that in. Let's crunch some numbers there. Oops. What do you get? What should the displacement be at that value, do you suppose? Let's find out. Let's actually just graph this thing for a jiffy. Let's do this. Negative 4.9 x squared plus 40. Cool. What is the matter with you? Oh, because I don't need an equal sign. All right, so if you come back up here and look at it, I overshot it. Where did it go? Why is it not graphing it? Oh, I know why. Oh, because I didn't get the negative on there. I hit the equals instead of negative. There's another one. Chalk up another one, Abs. I'm stupid. Plus 40t, there's part of my problem. There, that's more betterish. Judas Priest. So, what was the total displacement from the time you left to the time you hit the ground?
8.163.
The total displacement. This is a big deal. My t is missing here. Do you see that? Let's fix this. Okay, so when you do this, it turns out that this right here plus this minus this is 0. In other words, you didn't go anywhere, but it took you 8.163 seconds to get here. Yes? Because it's all about displacement, in this case, over time. So your average speed or your average velocity was a big fat goose egg because you never changed. This thing is really stupid if the f of a and the f of b are the same, You with me? Then it will not come out pretty. It'll be dumb. Hmm? What's the matter? Why are you staring at me like that?
I was trying to figure out how to write that down.
So it's not about the A and the B values,
It's the f of a, capital F of a, and a capital F of b. If they're the same, the answer will be 0, yeah? In other words, when you do the antiderivative, you get this. And if f of b, oops, all right, and again, why is that? Because, like in the case of the one we just did, we found displacement. It had 0 displacement in 8 seconds. So how fast was it going? It wasn't going, on average. Okay? Because for all we know, it didn't move at all. Okay? Classic of this is when you look at a timing light on a car, old school cars, and you're like trying to see, you want to stop the flywheel, you want to stop the balancer. Every time it goes around, you shine a light on it. That's the same frequency as it. So all you see is that mark being at the same place every time. Where did it go? It didn't, apparently. Apparently it was there, and then it wasn't, and then it's there, and now it wasn't. And it was just constantly, it's always there. So as far as you're concerned, it's not moving. Okay? It's not moving at all because it made a revolution every time the light flashes. And your eyes only perceive the fact that it's there every time the light flashes with the strobe. Okay? So that's the same idea, though. It doesn't have any idea that whether you know what it's doing. Questions, comments, concerns? Good? Not very hard. Are you going to die?
Yeah.
Please don't die in my class. I don't want to fill out an accident report or paperwork.
That's why you don't want her to die.
No, I'm not mean like you, Abby. I actually care about her. She's a nice kid. Now she's crying. Are you alive?
Yeah.
Poor girl.
We're
Feel bad.
recording this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What are you going? Look at this, Dad. Mr. Groom was making fun
No,
of me in the
I was
video.
gonna go home and take notes later.
Okay. So
Really,
this is
why
on
don't you go
page.
home right now?
Because I have to be here for band.
You said you came only for me.
Band.
The real reason is you came for band. 'Cause
No,
the band
I-
chick is
okay.
scary.
I came for 5th and 6th period, but I was like,
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna make it the whole day. And I didn't make it the whole day.
Did you really think the band chick is scary?
Do I?
Yeah. I feel like
She
you.
can be quite intimidating.
I feel like you. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like you have a wrap.
You just feel like I.
Like you just kind of like have her wrapped around your finger, but not so much, huh? No. No. Okay.
No.
On page
Chrissy says I do.
375. I feel like you just kind of run the show. Look, I'm here today. I'm in charge. It's all good. 39 to 48. Actually, it's 39 to 52.
Yeah.
That's all I got, man. Let's get some work done. You guys just try them after a while.
Did we get in a